How you doing? I suppose you thought we weren't for coming, for goodness sake. A couple of minutes past 8 and I'm still playing with the computer trying to get it to go. But nevertheless, week 111. Sadly, it's our last week for a wee while. We're going to take a wee break, so we are. But we will be back again. We'll be back a couple of times, and then whenever the nights get a wee bit shorter and stuff, we'll probably carry right on through the winter again. Hopefully bringing in Christmas and New Year as we have done this last couple of weeks. So, absolutely great to have you with us. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us. So, Caroline. Hi, Caroline. How are you doing? How are you? Great to have you with us. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us. So, right. Yes, Norman. Hi, Norman. How are you doing? How are you? Mimi Logan. Hi, Mimi. Jane Penny. Hi, Jane. How are you doing? How are you? How are you? Hopefully they're all right. I don't know what has happened to my comments. They seem to have frozen or disappeared. All right. Now we're getting back again. Yes, I have them back again now. Norman, sounds great. How are you doing, my friend? How are you? Great to have you with us. Absolutely brilliant. Something a wee bit different to start with for a change. A light shone in the night somewhere ahead. Blue turned into green, then it was red. And stirring the night, loud music played. The light I saw in the night was a penny arcade. So step up and play, each machine seemed to say, as I walked round and round the penny arcade. And just ring the bell on a big bagatelle, and you'll make all the coloured lights cascade. And music played in the penny arcade. Oh, yes, it played and it played all the time. Roll up and spend your last dime. First, I thought it a dream that I was in. Lost in a sea of glass and tears. But no, so dipping my hand in the back of my jeans, I grabbed a handful of coins to feed the machine. So step up and play, each machine seemed to say, as I walked round and round the penny arcade. Just ring the bell on a big bagatelle, and you'll make all the coloured lights cascade. And music played in the penny arcade. Yes, it played and it played all the time. Roll up and spend your last dime. Step up and play, each machine seemed to say, as I walked round and round the penny arcade. And just ring the bell on a big bagatelle, and you make all the coloured lights cascade. And music played in the penny arcade. Yes, it played and it played all the time. Roll up and spend your last, roll up and spend your last, roll up and spend your last dime. Hey, there you go, gets us going for the night. Jane Penny, hi Jane, love it, she love it. Frederick sitting over in Paris, hi Frederick, how are you doing? All the way down up from Coleraine, there's our John Craig, so yes. Louis, coming in from South Africa. How are you doing, Louis? How are you? Great to have you with us. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us. It's not all over by any means. It's far from being over, but we are going to take a wee break after this, so we are. Any of the local people who can bear listening to us again, we're in Ballymuir. There's a Presbyterian church here, and they're having a feat in their car park, and we're actually singing at it, so we are. So we're doing a few hours at that from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. So there you go. Marlene Montgomery, hi Marlene, how are you doing? How are you? So right, Norma says it sounds good. There's our Maggie, and Maggie Britton, how are you doing? Great to be sharing the last evening with you all. For all alike, thanking you very, very much indeed. Marina Mulholland, hi Marina, how are you doing? How are you? Who's above that? Paddy Haggerty, there's our Paddy. Hi to all its shades, and thanks for an incredible run of entertainment. A run of entertainment to East Antrim all over the world. Well done to you all. One last 10 o'clock news. Yes, yes. And I'll maybe even try and read it right. I never could get it right. Sure I couldn't, Paddy. Never, ever, ever. I think I don't even know if I even got one right the whole time, for goodness sake. So there's our Kevin, and Kevin and Lynn sitting down in New Zealand. Hi, Desy and Sharon. Give a big shout out to yours and all you have given us here. Life here shows that are brilliant. Thank you very, very much. We love our live shows. Thanking you. Did you get my message about the song? Yes, we did actually. Yes, Kevin, we did. And Sharon has done a wee bit of work on it. She has indeed. She was singing it a wee while's time for you. You should go out now for its. I'm not sure, Kevin. I didn't get the last. Storms never last, and we love you, Sharon. And thanks very much from Lynn and Kevin. Absolutely brilliant to have you. Absolutely brilliant to have you all with us. From wherever in the world you are watching, you are more than welcome. Mary and Tom Montgomery. Hi, everybody. Still on holidays? Can you play Don Williams? Can't remember the name. I don't know it. Yes, we can manage to do a Don Williams song. And I do think I know the one you mean, so I do, you know. So, as always, there is no program. I used to play around with hearts that hastened through my call. But then I met a little girl. I knew that I would fall, poor little fool. Oh yeah, I was a fool. Oh. She played around and teased me with her carefree devil eyes. She held me close and kissed me, but her heart was full of lies, poor little fool. Oh yeah, I was a fool. Oh. She told me that she cared for me and that we'd never part. So for the very first time I gave away my heart, poor little fool. Oh yeah, and I was a fool. Oh. Next day she was gone and I knew she'd lied to me. She left me with a broken heart and she won her victory, poor little fool. Oh yeah, and I was a fool. Oh. I played this game before with other hearts. The day that you with someone else would ever break my heart, poor little fool. Oh yeah, and I was a fool. Oh. Poor little fool. Oh yeah, 'cause I was a fool. Oh. So, Margaret Martin. Hi, Margaret. How are you doing? How are you? Elizabeth Boyd. I see Elizabeth coming in as well. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you doing? I'm not sure if you're up to date with us, Elizabeth. But after tonight, this is 111 weeks, and we're going to take a wee break, so we are. But we're in the village tomorrow. We're in the church car park here tomorrow from 1 to 3. So, or 1 to 4 even. That's not 3 hours, so it wasn't. Way up north in Old Tyrone, there's a pretty little girl I call my own. Sweetest rose that Ireland's ever grown. Sure as the moon and stars above, I'm falling fallen head over heels in love. The pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. There's cute little girls in Ulster, and they're just as pretty in Monaghan. This to every roving eye is known. But I guess that I'd be out of bounds there between the northern towns. My pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She wears my ring and tells her friends she's gonna marry me. Best of all, she tells them all she's happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, there's nothing else my eyes can see. Pretty little girl that all to be. Pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. Keep going. She's down in the south in Ultramore, and I recall the yellow dress she wore. She strolled along the shore there all alone. But I guess it was my lucky day when she came down on holiday. Pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She wears my ring and tells her friends she's gonna marry me. Best of all, she tells them all, happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, I don't know what she's done to me. There's nothing else my eyes can see. The pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She wears my ring and tells her friends she's gonna marry me. Best of all, she tells them all she's happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, I don't know what she's done to me. There's nothing else my eyes can see. Pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She's my pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. Oh yes, Brian Montgomery. Hi Brian, how you doing? Hi Desy, in for another great night entertainment and crack with the Shades family. Yes, hopefully so, hopefully so. I tell you what, it is a warm one there this evening, isn't it? Jane Kennedy. Hi Jane, how you doing? I seen you, where did I see you? I seen you yesterday. I think I seen you yesterday. I was at work, but you were always one step ahead of me, so you were wherever you were, but I could pick you out in the distance, but that was as good as it got, Jane. I didn't get speaking to you. Caroline McCaster, could you sing Life as a River by Derek Ryan? Yes, we could do that for you, Caroline, with a heart and a half. So, right. I suppose I better start and write stuff down as well. Sandy McErlean. Hi, Sandy. How are you doing? How are you? I'll try this. This is a while since I've done this, but we'll go for it. She arrives in all her splendor, each night at 9 o'clock. Her chariot is a crosstown bus, stops right down the block. Now the old piano minstrel plays a tune as she walks in. The queen of the silver dollars home again. She's the queen of the silver dollar. She rules a smoky kingdom. Scepter is a wine glass, and her bar stool is her throne. Now the jesters gather round her to win her favor, to see which one will take the queen of the silver dollar home. Sorry. Royal dress is satin, it's shaggy and it's torn. Her royal jewels are rhinestones, her shoes all scuffed and worn. Many roads she's traveled, all the places she has been. They all look at her and say, God save the queen. She's a queen of the silver dollar. She rules a smoky kingdom. Her scepter is a wine glass, and her bar stool is her throne. Now the jesters gather round her trying to win her favor, to see which one will take the queen of the silver dollar home. Dollar's not as hardy as she says, it's terrible. She once was on an ordinary girl with ordinary dreams. I'll get there yet. Till I found her and I won her and I brought her to this world. Yes, I'm the one who made a queen of a simple country girl. She's a queen of the silver dollar. She rules a smoky kingdom. Her scepter is a wine glass and a bar stool is her throne. Now the jesters gather round her, trying to win her favor, to see which one will take the queen of the silver dollar home. I'm allowed a mistake. The silver dollar, she rules a smoky kingdom. Scepter is a wine glass, bar stool is her throne. Jesters and the jesters gather round her, trying to win her favor, to see which one will take the queen of the silver dollar home. The jesters gather round her, trying to win her favor, to see which one will take the queen of the silver dollar home. What a mess I made of that. See, this is what happens. I've done it a lot of weeks ago. I haven't done it since, and I didn't do it before we started. I didn't do hardly anything before we started, for goodness sake. It was actually a big rush here to get, as always, as it always is. You'd think I would know by now. Slow it down a wee bit. Isaac Crothers, Van Dyke New, how are you doing? Sneezes are all free, Norman, they are certainly. If you didn't laugh, you would cry. Remember when I was young, so were you, and time stood still, and love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. We made love and then cried. Remember when? Remember when? And walked to war and gave our hearts. Made the start, but it was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy, and there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when? The old ones passed and you were born. Life had changed. Disassembled, rearranged. We came together, fell apart, and we broke each other's heart. Remember when? Sound of little feet was the music we danced to week to week. Back the love we found trust, vowed we'd never give it up. Remember when? Remember when we said when we turned gray, when the children grow up and move away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for with all the life we've had. We'll remember when. Remember when. Remember when. There you go. I don't know, I think I've done about 4 songs and 2 of them have made a mess of so far. But nevertheless. So, Miriam Tommy, that's one of my favourites. Happy days, happy days. And there's more comments come in and I missed them. Maureen Grant. Hi, Maureen. How are you doing? How are you? Linda McLean, up in the Maiden City. How are you doing? Hi, Desy and Sharon. I'm actually home tonight for a change. Good to hear you. You're not away out dancing tonight. I was speaking to Linda earlier on. I thought you were all out dancing tonight. So I did. Or Vanda. Hi, Vanda. How are you doing? Sneezes through in for free. You're right, Norman. Yes. It's okay. Norma's got an antivirus, so the sneezing's okay. Marina Mahal, my daughter Mandy and her boyfriend Victor are getting married on the 18th of June. Would Sharon sing the wedding song? Yes, we'll try and manage to do that. Absolutely. Hopefully she's able to listen and backtrack here to catch all these. So she is. Hopefully. So, come back to me. Sorry. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my computer for it is doing funny wonders. Yes, Paddy, the Black Arch looking well behind you, Desy. No better walk on a good day along the coast road. Walked it all my life, he did. So I knew you lived right beside that, and everything was rushed tonight, so it was. And I need a picture really, really quickly. And yes, that one will do, Paddy. Maggie Britton, thank you, Maggie. Even though it was a mess, So, dear, oh. This is another one. Jessica from Raging, she's missing this one. Oh, you can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye and let him hold you tight. You can smile, every smile for the man who held your hand neath the pale moonlight. Don't forget who's taking you home, in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music is fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't you give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home, and in whose arms you're gonna be. Ooh, darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch. I will never ever let you go. I love you oh so much. Oh, you can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. And if he asks if you're all alone, can he take you home? You must tell him no. And don't forget who's taking you home, and in his arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, say the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music is fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't you give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home. In his arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, say the last dance for me. Oh, darling, won't you say the last dance for me? Won't you say the last dance for me? Ooh, won't you say the last dance for me? There you go, there you go, there you go. So, Miriam Tom, great song. Shirley Wilson, hi Shirley. Rodney, it's Shirley Watson. How are you doing? Speaking to Clara and part of it earlier on. Yes, absolutely brilliant to have a wee word with them. Really, really well. Kevin Lear, I know I have requests, and this is the final request to let others in. And the song is Angelina, upbeat song. Thank you, Desy, Sharon. Yes, I can manage to do that. Yes, I can. Sea of Heartbreak. The light in the harbor don't shine for me, 'cause I'm like a lost ship adrift on the sea. Sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. How I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, sea of heartbreak. How did I lose you? Oh, where did I fail? Why do you leave me? Always to say, sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on a sea of tears, sea of heartbreak. Oh, what I give to sail back to shore, back to your arms once more. Come to my rescue. Oh, come here to me. Take me and keep me away from the sea. Sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, sea of heartbreak. Sea of heartbreak. Sea of heartbreak. Hey, Praise God. So, right, Mary McBride, good evening from over the hill. How you doing, Mary? How are you? How are you? Right, so I've got the Angelina to do, and I have Shirley Wilson. Could you sing, please? All dogs and children and watermelon wine. Absolutely. Of course I can. Sharon, I hope you're writing this down. This is bound to be. So, right, I'll tell you what, let's forget the back of the book. Go to the front of the book. Simply because I know there's a song here called Angelina. Or Angeline, should I say. It's from Kevin and Lynn sitting down in New Zealand. Here we are dancing in blue cozy light, two total strangers unknown. And I'm not gonna ask if you're married or not. I don't think it's necessary I should know. I won't look at your finger, don't you look at mine. We kept all the questions to ourselves. All we need to do is exchange our first names. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'll gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarterback. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Here we are together, hours after dawn, two total strangers yesterday. Still not gonna ask if you're married or not, 'cause it's too late to matter anyway. I haven't looked at your finger, don't guess you looked at mine. We kept all the questions to ourselves. Not gonna ask your number, but I'm always here at 10. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. And I'll gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarterback. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. And I'll gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarterback. Angeline, would you like to dance again? One more time. Angeline, would you like to dance again? And I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. And I'll gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarterback. Angeline, would you like to dance again? There you go. That was for Kevin and Lynn down in New Zealand. There you go, Kevin. There you go. There you go. So, Frederick, sitting over in Paris, can you sing Look at Us? I can do that. I can do that. Absolutely. Oh my goodness, what a mess that is. I'm not even going there because I totally made a mess of the beginning. I'm thinking of other stuff. Maggie Britton, Jersey Girls, yes, I can do that. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago I'd done something there and it was totally silence? Nobody ever got to hear whatever the song was, unless you were very good lip readers, which is stuck behind a microphone, you probably weren't. I don't know, everything's going funny tonight, stupidly funny, wrong, I mean, I missed my intro there totally, because I'm thinking miles away everywhere. This was the song I was doing the other night, and I started in silence. And I've got a couple more years on you, baby, that's all. And I've had more chances to fly, more places to fall. And it ain't that I'm wiser, it's only that I've spent more time with my back to the wall. And I've picked up a couple more years on you, babe, that's all. And I've walked a couple more roads than you, baby, that's all. And I'm tired of running while you're still learning to grow. You're heading somewhere, but I've been to somewhere, found it was nowhere at all. And I've picked up a couple more years on you, babe, that's all. Now saying goodbye, girl, don't ever come easy at all. You've got to fly, 'cause you're hearing those young eagles call. And someday when you're older, you smile at a mind strong and tall. You'll say, I've got a couple more years on you, babe, that's all. You'll say, I've got a couple more years on you, baby, that's all. And I've had more chances to fly, more places to fall. And it ain't that I'm wiser, it's only that I've spent more time with my back to the wall. And I've picked up a couple more years on you, babe, that's all. Sorry, I'm trying to write and trying to all sorts of stuff. There's Jane's up there. I missed that, for goodness sake. So sorry. Because I heard the shower running and I wasn't sure. I'm not sure whether Sharon is in the kitchen or where she is just at the minute for to get the things are written down. So, right. I know what I'm going to do. Go this way. Every night I sit here by my window, staring at the lonely avenue, watching lovers holding hands and laughing, thinking about the things we used to do. Thinking about things like a walk in the park, things like a kiss in the dark, things like a sailboat ride. What about the night we cried? I said things like a lover's vow and things that we don't do now, thinking about the things we used to do. Memories are all I have to cling to. Heartaches are the friends I'm talking to. When I'm not thinking about I love you. Thinking about the things we used to do. Think about things like a walk in the park. Things like a kiss in the dark. Things like a sailboat ride. What about the night we cried? Things like a lover's vow. Things that we don't do now. Thinking about the things we used to do. Well, I still hear the jukebox softly playing. Face I see each night belongs to you. There's not a single town, there's no one else around. Just thinking about the things we used to do. Think about things like a walk in the park. Things like a kiss in the dark. Things like a sailboat ride. What about the night we cried? Things like a lover's vow. And things that we don't do now. Thinking about the things we used to do. Thinking about the things we used to do. Walking down a lonely avenue, 'cause I'm just thinking about the things we used to do. There you go. So, right. That was where that came from. But here's a wee old waltz for you. Billy Doherty. Hi, Billy. You and Anne, how are you doing? Good to have you with us. Downtown tonight, saw an old friend, someone who I used to take comfort from long before I met you. Flickering embers of love, I've known one or two. With a word or a touch, Lord, could have rekindled that fire. Old flames can't hold a candle to you. No one can make out the light like you do. Flickering embers of love, I've known one or two. But old flames can't hold a candle to you. Sometimes at night, think of the lovers I've known. And I remember how holding them helped me not feel so alone. Then I feel you beside me, and even their memories are gone. Like stars in the night, lost in the sweet light of dawn. But old flames can't hold a candle to you. No one can light up the night like you do. Flickering embers of love, I've known one or two. But old flames can't hold a candle to you. Old flames can't hold a candle to you. No one can light up the night like you do. Flickering embers of love, I've known one or two. But old flames, they can't hold a candle to you. Old flames can't hold a candle to you. There you go. I've done nothing but make a mess of all sorts of songs tonight, for goodness sake. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm flustered, but for some reason, I have no idea why I'm flustered, but I am. So, right. Sam and Pauline, how are you doing from Ballycarry? Could you please sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow? You must be thinking alike, because Pauline Smith also came in for it. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Hi, Pauline. How are you doing? Or Phyllis. For goodness sake. See? I don't know. I think the microphone's on back to front or something. So it is. Dear. Oh. Sorry. Phyllis Smith. Hi, Phyllis. How are you doing? And Pauline and Sam. How are you doing? Hopefully I got it right that time. Dear. Oh. Right. I'm just going through here, and we'll stop at the first request I come to that I had to do. So, yes, folks, don't forget, any requests you have, like, fire them in at us, right? First one I came to, and it's not, nobody's jumping the queue here at all, but I just hope Sharon's in there writing, and that she's been writing these down. Maggie asked for this. They're coming in no special order, guys. Got no time for the corner boys down on the street making all that noise, or the girls out on the avenue. 'Cause tonight I wanna be with you. Tonight I'm gonna take that ride across the river to the Jersey side. Take my baby to the carnival, and I'll take her on all the rides. Down the shore, everything's alright. Meet that baby on a Saturday night. And don't you know all my dreams come true when I'm walking down the street with you. Sing sha-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, we're away now. Sha-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la. I'm in love with a Jersey girl. Sing sha-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la. No, she thrills me with all her charms when I'm wrapped up in my baby's arms. My little angel, she gives me everything. I know someday she'll wear my ring. So don't bother me, I've got no time. I'm on my way to see that girl of mine. 'Cause nothing matters in this whole wide world when you're in love with a Jersey girl. Sing sha-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la. I'm in love Jersey girl. Sing sha-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la. I'm in love with the Jersey girl. Here's Chucky on the saxophone.
Take it away there, Chucky. Thanks, folks.
See, this is all I needed. My partner in crime. Hopefully I'll stop making a mess of things now. There you go, that was for Maggie. So it was. So, Chucky says, first request of the evening. Chucky, you're late. There's about 20 requests in front of you, for goodness sake. Could you play through to about 3 o'clock tomorrow morning? I usually phone Canada or Australia around then, so you keep me company.
Well,
that's all right.
Just ring them.
That's all right.
And they will keep you company.
I'm not playing golf in the morning, so there you go. I had to take the golf
We have a
off.
gig tomorrow too.
So, right, where are we going? Okay. Yes, that was the song. So it was. Ray and Tom Montgomery asked us for this wee song here.
I think she said Don Williams
We
song.
Don Williams song. I think this
is
is
song.
what it is.
We're thinking this anyway. It's wee waltz, I think.
No problem, Maggie.
It is a wee waltz.
I spent my life looking for you, finding my way wasn't easy to do, but I knew there was you all the while, and it's been worth every mile. So lay down beside me, love me and hide me, and kiss all the hurting of this world away, and hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away. Mornings and evenings, they all were the same, and there was no music, but I heard your name. But I knew when I saw you smile, and now I can rest for a while. So lay down beside me, love me and hide me, and kiss all the hurting of this world away, and hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away. And I spent my life searching for you, finding my way wasn't easy to do, but I knew there was you all the while, and it's been worth every mile. So lay down beside me, love me and hide me, and kiss all the hurting of this world away, and hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away. Lay down beside me, That was for me and Tom Montgomery sitting over in Canada. So, right, hopefully that was the right song. Hopefully that was the right song. It was just a Don Williams song we got. So hopefully
I think that was the song.
So everybody was speaking to you there as you came in, so they did. So, Caroline, a beautiful song. Gloria, there's our Gloria.
Caroline
Hi,
has a
Gloria.
request in to-
Lorraine McKnight. Hi, Lorraine. How you doing?
I'm going to try this. I'm not 110% with it.
Where are you going?
This here,
The wedding.
-7.
This is for...
This is for Marina's daughter Mandy. It works in the shop.
Yes.
She's getting married
18th,
short.
I think.
She's
Is
getting
that- is
married
that the
shortly.
date?
I think 14th. I don't know.
Yeah, either way.
But Mandy was
getting
over
married
in
soon.
Barcelona having her, I was going to say her stag do. It would hardly be a stag do, but
Or
hen do.
Barcelona.
Barcelona. So, this wee song we also dedicate to our son who's getting married in September and his bride to be Madison. And I've actually adapted the words a wee bit, so it might not be totally appropriate for Monday 7. This will probably go wrong. Are you sad? That's how we see you. We close our eyes and we can see you. You're on your way to say I do. Your secret dreams have all come true. We see the jokes, we see the people, her folks and yours happily smiling, and we can hear sweet voices singing Ave Maria. Today your love and dreams will all come true, and today she'll walk down the aisle with you. Let it be, make it be that she's the one for you. You'll be hers, she'll be yours, now and forever. We see you now, your hand in her hand. This is the hour, this is the moment, and we can hear sweet voices singing Ave Maria, Ave Maria, Ave Maria. That was especially for Mandy and also for our son Darrell, who is wedding his bride-to-be Madison in September.
Okay. Who asked for Life as a River?
Caroline McAllister,
Caroline.
I think. Yes. Oops.
As I went out walking, fine summer day, through the hills and the valleys, and I soon lost my way,
See you tomorrow, Pam.
till I came to an old man kneeling down by a stream, gazing into the water like he was lost in a dream. In his hand was a pitcher that longed to fall life. His eyes filled with tears as he tried not to cry. Then he looked to the heavens and started to pray. In the quiet country silence, I could hear the man say, life is a river, I'll go with the flow. Where it will take me, the Lord only knows. I miss you, sweetheart, your kindness and love. But I know one day we'll sail away on God's ocean above. He said, now young man, you're a stranger to me. Could I bother you kindly for your company? Today I am thinking of a time long ago, and I need to tell someone of a girl I loved so. It's 42 years today since Rose took my hand, and proudly I lived like her husband, her man, till only last week, son, God took her away. As I kissed her softly, these words she did say, life is a river, I'll go with the flow. And where it will take me, the Lord only knows. I miss you, sweetheart, your kindness and love. But I know one day we'll sail away on God's ocean above. And with that the old man sent me on my way, and said by the water I'll kneel for the day. I'll look at the river starting out on its life. It's where I feel close to my beautiful wife. Praise God. So, Kevin Liller, Sharon, how's David and your mum? Lynn and I were thinking of them.
I was almost rasping there trying to get her linked up, but I think she's having a bad day. So,
right.
David's not.
David's still in hospital.
He's waiting, I think, on a triple bypass.
Yes,
it's not good.
so,
but
nevertheless, he's
our
in the
thoughts
right. He's
are
in the
with him.
right
Our
place.
thoughts are with him.
Has the right people looking after him.
Yes, I have that wee message here, and I'm hoping to sing that for you. I think there at the bottom he put up there. I've that wrote down.
Okay, Caroline, absolutely no problem with a heart and a half. Dee McKillen, hi Dee, how are you doing?
I might even try it now.
There you go. What more could
This
you ask for,
for Dee and Morris on their 30th wedding anniversary on the 5th of June.
Ah, right, happy
And
days.
also, I have a brother whose birthday is the 5th of June. My brother Alistair, and also my niece Louise, Megan's mummy, is also her birthday on the 5th of June. So
there you go.
a lot going on that day.
There is.
This could be hit or miss because I don't think I've ever done it before. I did try it and never got it off.
Which one is it?
I think, where are we?
Mm-hmm.
No one.
No.
I was doing one there. No one.
No, that's nice, yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Right, Dee, I'm going to try this. This
Talk
could
among
be a hit or
yourselves.
miss.
Okay, here we go.
Especially for you and your 30th wedding anniversary. Always remember the song they were playing first time we danced, and I knew as we swayed to the music and held to each other, I fell in love with you. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Always remember that mighty moment when I held you close to me, as we moved together, knew forever you're all I'll ever need. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? I actually think that's the first time I've actually sang that song.
It is, it's actually...
It's a bit low. I could probably do without one, but however.
Okay, here's another wee song that we were asked to do.
Who asked for that?
There's a boy, little boy, shooting arrows in the blue. He's aiming them at someone, but the question is at who? Is it me? Is it you? It's hard to tell until you're hit, but you'll know it when they hit you, 'cause they hurt a little bit. Here they come, pouring out of the blue. Little arrows for me and for you. You're falling in love again. Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love, you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that'll hit you once again. Little arrows that hit everybody every now and then. Some folks run, others hide. There ain't nothing you can do. And some folks put on armor, but the arrows go straight through. So you see, there's no escape. Why not face it and admit that you love those little arrows when they hurt a little bit? Here they come, pouring out of the blue. Little arrows for me and for you. You're falling in love again. We're falling in love again. Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love, you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that'll hit you once again. Little arrows that hit everybody every now and then. Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love, you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that'll hit you once again. Little arrows that hit everybody every now and then. Hey!
I'm glad you knew when to stop.
I see. I
didn't.
shortened it, you say so then.
Aha.
So, Jane Kennedy.
Yes, married on the same date. And they are 36 years married. Don't know how you put up with him, Jane.
Happy anniversary, guys.
Many
happy
years are we
anniversary.
married? Other than too many?
Too many.
I don't even know.
Too many.
I can't even count. We are married that many.
Right, I have to
think
do this
we're
wee
married.
song. This is a wee song I have to do for a
I
film.
think 38 years or something. I don't know.
Look at us. After all these years together, look at us. After all that we've been through, look at us, still leaning on each other. If you want to see how true love should be, then just look at us. Look at you, still pretty as a picture. Look at me, I'm still crazy over you. Look at us, still believing in forever. If you want to see how true love should be, then just look at us. And in 100 years from now, I know without a doubt they'll all look back and wonder how we made it all work out. Chances are we'll go down in history. And when they want to see how true love should be, they'll just look at us. Chances are we'll go down in history when they want to see how true love should be. They'll just look at us. When they want to see how true love should be, they'll look at us. There you go. So, right. There's a song here, song here, song here. Shirley and Rodney had asked us for a wee song a wee while ago. lovely song called Old Dogs and Children and Watermelon Wine. How old do you think I am, he asked. I said, well, I didn't know. He said, I turned 65 about 11 months ago. I was sitting in Miami, pouring blended whiskey down, when this old gray black gentleman was sweeping up the lines. There wasn't anyone around except this old man and me. The guy who ran the bar was watching Ironsides on TV. Uninvited, he sat down and he opened up his mind on old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Ever had a drink of watermelon wine, he asked. He told me all about it, though I didn't answer back. Hey, but three things in this world that's worth a solitary time, except old dogs and children and watermelon wine. He said women think about themselves when men folks ain't around, and friends are hard to find when they discover that you're down. He said I tried it all when I was young and in my prime, but now it's old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Old dogs care about you even when you make mistakes, and God bless little children while they're still too young to hate. They moved away, I found my pen and I copied down that line about old dogs and children and watermelon wine. To catch a plane up to Atlanta that next day, so left for my room. I saw them picking up my chain. That night I dreamed in peaceful sleep of shady summertime and old dogs and children and watermelon wine. There you go. That was for Shirley and Rodney. Paulina, how are you doing? How are you doing? Are you home from your world travels, are you? So Eleanor Mitchell, how are you doing? Look at us. What a lovely song. Thank you very, very much. Christine Bartley. Hi, Christine. We favourite of Christine's as well. Great to have you with us. Great to have you. Absolutely, absolutely. Mary and Tom, thanking you. So, I take it you're in midsummer time in Canada now, probably and a lot warmer than what we are here. I would assume. So, Sharon's away. No problem, Charlie. Absolutely no problem. Right, here is one I have to do. Somewhere over the rainbow. Ooh. I wish you would give me something easy to sing. I've got this tickle thing in my throat and it won't clear, so it won't. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, there was a few of us, and I know Phyllis asked for this here, and I don't know, I can't remember. There was a couple others asked for it as well. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Sam Gurley, how you doing, my friend? Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, clouds fly over the rainbow and makes all your dreams come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, or somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly and birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh why can't I see trees of green, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and for you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? Really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow. They learn much more than we'll ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, or somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh why can't I? Oh, goes for Phyllis and for Sam and Pauline. How are you? There you go. Sam says, I can't get any comments up on my phone for some reason. Having to comment on Sam's phone. Oh, right, Pauline, sorry. Sam, thank you very, very much. And Pauline, thank you very much. William Martin, how are you doing, William? How are you? Phyllis, thank you very much. Brilliant. Absolutely no problems. No problems at all. The heart and a half. Heart and a half. We'll trust the voice to do this. I don't know why, like, Monica Fennell. Hi, Monica, how are you doing? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Come to talk with you again. 'Cause a vision softly creeping left its seat while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, 'neath the halo of a street lamp. Turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were flashed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never share. No one dare disturb the sound of silence. And things that I do not know, silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you, take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed in the wind of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out its warning, and the words it did was for me. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence. Praise God. So, right. Having problems with your phones? Thank you very much, Frederick. Thank you very much. So, we sung from Neil Diamond. Some of you will all know. Song, song, blue, everybody knows one. Song, song, blue, every garden grows one. Me and you are subject to the blues now and then. But when you take the blues and make a song, you sing them out again. You sing them out again. Song, song, blue, weeping like a willow. Song, song, blue, sleeping on my pillow. Funny thing that you can't sing it with the cry in your voice. And before you know it starts to feeling good, you simply got no choice. Ooh. Weeping like a willow. Sleeping on my pillow. Me and you are subject to the blues now and then. And when you take a song, make it blue, you sing them out again. Song, song, blue. Song, song, blue. Funny thing that you can't sing it with a cry in your voice. And before you know it starts to feeling good, you simply got no choice. Ooh. Song, song, blue. Song, song, blue. Funny thing that you can't sing it with a cry in your voice. And before you know it starts to feeling good, you simply got no choice. You simply got no choice. Song, song, blue. There you go, we knew Diamond Song. I just remembered there a wee while ago, someone asked, it was Norman, I think, sitting down in the city of Bangor, by the way, the city of Bangor, for that song from the Mavericks. I'll try and remember that, so I will. Not right now, but I will. Darren Taggart. Hi, Darren, how you doing? Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. Well, I've played the game of love and loss, so stop the world and let me off. My dreams are shattered, can't you see? Now you no longer block for me, and I miss the wonder of your kiss. But how could you leave me here like this? Stop the world and let me off. Well, I'm tired of going round and round, and I played the game of love and loss. Stop the world and let me off. Here we go. dreams are shattered, can't you see? Now you no longer care for me, and I miss the wonder of your kiss. How could you leave me here like this? Stop the world and let me on. I'm tired of going round and round, and I played the game of love and lost. So stop the world and let me, stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round, and I played the game of love and lost. So stop the world and let me off. Stop the world and let me on. Praise go. So, but still a couple of requests on that. Yes, Brian, thank you very, very much. Yes, Chucky says, what did Chucky say? Chucky says that Johnny Depp was the first man in history ever to win an argument against a woman and get money off her.
He's asking for a friend. He should ask the audience.
Yes. Ask the audience. Phone a friend, ask the audience, or what is it? 50-50.
Go to my board. I think it's +3.
What is it we're doing? This +3. No. There's our new down. New up. There's our.
No, go for the up.
Up, this one here?
No. Aye.
This one?
Right, just say. Folks, as you know, we're taking a wee break. Tonight's going to be our last night for a wee while. Week 111. Could have been worse, could have been 666.
I think folks would definitely be tired of listening to us by that time.
This is a wee song. I might do it again before the end of the evening as well. Just a wee song. Kevin actually suggested it, and I changed a couple of verses just to try and make it work for us.
Okay.
So we're going to go this and try and see how it goes.
This one here? This one?
Yeah, I think the plus. I'm not going to cry. Now is the hour when we shall say goodbye. Now we are leaving for just a little while. While we are gone, please remember our songs. Soon we'll return, and you'll find us breathing here. Now is the hour when we shall say goodbye. Now we are leaving for just a little while. While we are gone, please remember our songs. Soon we'll return, One more time. Now is the hour when we shall say goodbye. Now we are leaving for just a little while. While we are gone, please remember our songs. Soon we'll return, and you'll find us waiting here.
There you go.
That is from us to use.
Sharon took a wee song. She rewrote all the words,
I
done it
didn't write,
all
only
herself.
two
It
verses,
was absolutely. Thank you very, very much. For all
And
your-
stay tuned. We have a fantastic video of Sophie coming up. And David and Linda, of course.
Yes,
too.
absolutely. Of course we have. Loads we have. Kevin says great songs, loves the changes. And now it's our wishes from us.
Thank you,
yes.
Kevin. I might sing it before the end of the night too. Joel was supposed to bring smoke on for Norman's grandson, Alex, but
We haven't actually seen Joel this evening for a wee
no,
while.
I went up there. He's lights
Is he
out.
sleeping, is he? Lights out.
He does funny hours.
Okay, after this
You
we'll
have
go
to
to our
do
videos. What
God's
if I
plan
do?
as well.
Go to God's plan and
Storms never last.
Storms Never Last and some Mavericks.
Mavericks.
Right, we'll do this wee song here and then
Maybe
we
videos?
go to videos. She was called a scarlet woman by the people who would go to church but left me in the street. With no parents of my own, I never had a home, and an 18-year-old boy has got to eat. She found me outside one Sunday morning, taking money from a man I didn't know. She took me in and wiped away my childhood. A woman of the streets, this lady rose. This bed of roses that I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. This bed of roses where I'm leaving is the only kind of love I understand. She was a handsome woman, just 35, who was spoken to in town by very few. She managed a late evening business like most of the town wish they could do. And I learned all the things that a man should know from a woman not approved of, I suppose. But she died knowing that I really loved her. Of life's bramble I touched a rose. This bed of roses that I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. This bed of roses where I'm leaving is the only kind of love I understand. This bed of roses where I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. This bed of roses where I'm leaving is the only kind of love I understand. There you go. So, right, thank you very much for all your kind words. Etc. Pauline, thanking you, Brian. William Martin, love that song. Most Statler songs, absolutely, yes.
Statler's are fantastic.
Johnny
actually.
Ray, trying to sit and watch the TT, ITV4 and you guys live at the same time. Not
Johnny,
easy
get your
to do,
priorities
not
right.
easy to
Get
do,
your
not easy to
priorities
do.
right.
Very, very sad news there, and I think it was Wednesday evening, wasn't
Seriously?
it? Yes. So, but hopefully everybody it all kicks off tomorrow with a big race, so it does. So, hopefully everybody has a safe week. Absolutely. So
I'll write down more requests.
Johnny has his, for those who don't know, Johnny has his name written in TT history. There you go. And young Jonathan, I heard this when young Jonathan actually, as you know, he was World Superbike champion for 6 times, but Johnny Senior will always tell him it's not a TT win. I think I'm right there, Johnny, am I? Yes. Okay, here is our Linda.
This is a foxtrot for you this time. It's just an ordinary foxtrot. It hasn't been sequenced. And this is called The Green, Green Grass of Home. The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train, and there to meet me is my mama and papa. Down the road I look, and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. Yes, it's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry, and there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Then I awake and look around me, and 4 grey walls surround me. And then I realize that I was only dreaming. But there's a garden, there's a sad old padre, arm in arm we'll walk at daybreak. Again I'll touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me in the shade of that old oak tree. They lay me neath the green, green grass of home. As they lay me neath the green, green grass of home. Once again, a big thank you to Dave Lee for his backing. Thank you.
There you go. Just as Linda says about Dave Lee, there he is, the very man himself. Hi everybody, how you doing, David? Great to have you with us. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us. Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. So, right, Norman had asked a wee while ago for, there's your David on. So it is. So, Norman had asked for a wee while ago for Mavericks. David, you're on next, so stay tuned. Get the keyboard up on top of your hospital bed there, because you have to play it here in a minute. Mavericks. I can't sleep a week anymore, ever since you first walked out the door. I just started drinking to forget, but I don't think the worst has happened yet. And all you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. They all wonder why I wear a frown, 'cause honey, all you ever do is bring down. Here we go. Funny how my whole world fell apart. Think I saw it coming from the start. And I tried to tell myself that you'd be true, but I expected way too much from you. And all you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. They all wonder why I wear a frown, 'cause honey, all you ever do is bring me down. Here we go. Do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. They all wonder why I wear a frown. Oh yeah, 'cause honey, all you ever do is bring me down. 'Cause honey, all you ever do is bring me down. Honey, all you ever do is bring me down. 2, 3, 4. So the main man you are talking to at the minute, you think he's lying in hospital? Here he is here.
Okay, let me try you know this time for all the truckers. Well, far down the road down in Texas, it's a little place they call Murder. I heard that old birds are playing and playing drum man. Well, for me, another call coffee, orange, best in the land. In the jukebox, playing from man. The waitress just bought me some coffee. I thanked her to call her again. I said I'm so sure does fit me. It's time to trump man. Pour me another cup of coffee, or it's the best in the land. I threw a nickel fade from away. I frame back and forth my own sanity, and then the flashbacks come. I got the weeks of the road. I think the truck driving slow. Well, for me another cup of coffee, for it's the best in the land. Up to the nickel in the jukebox and play truck driving. If only down the for it's best in the land. Up to the nickel jukebox and play the truck driving. Play the truck driving. All you truckers.
There you go. That's our David. David, all the very best. I hope you're getting better soon. Hope you get better soon, my friend. Thank you for all your kind comments for David. And for Linda, by the way, this year. No.
This is for Gloria. A wee Elvis song. And it's called Where No One Stands Alone. Lovely wee favourite of mine too. So it is. After this, we have a big song coming from Sophie. Big song. Once I stood in the night with my head bowed low in the darkness as black as could be, and my heart felt alone, and I cried, oh Lord, don't hide your face from me. Hold my hand all the way, every hour, every day, from here to the great unknown. Take my hand, let me stand where no one stands alone. Like a king, I may live in a palace so tall, with great riches to call my own. But I don't know a thing in this whole wide world that's worse than me alone. Hold my hand all the way, every hour, every day, from here to the great unknown. wee song there from Elvis.
That was for Gloria. So it was. Okay, 10 o'clock news. 10 o'clock. The Jubilee news tonight from Paddy down on line. Queen was travelling to her next Jubilee event with President Biden in her carriage. Just then, the right rear horse let a horrendous fart, and both in the carriage had to cover their face with their handkerchiefs. The Queen turns to her guest, apologises and says, I'm sure you understand there's some things even a Queen can't control. He says, ma'am, don't worry about it. He says, until you mentioned it, I thought it was the horse.
Very funny.
Very good, Paddy.
Paddy, they're getting worse.
Very good, very good, very good. Happy Jubilee weekend to all. So, right. Georgia, there's our Georgia. How are you
yes,
doing,
I see
Georgia?
she's speaking
How
there
are
with David.
you?
That's
How are
David's
you?
partner. So,
everybody, thank you very, very much for all your kind comments. William, thanking you. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. More than well deserved.
No
Thank you
problem,
very
Gloria.
much for all of them. There's Sandra, beautiful. Very good, very good. Brian, thanking you. William says, I've heard that song, an old record. You've certainly done it justice.
thank you, William.
go.
I appreciate that. Sophie, Kevin has said something. Sophie is doing a big song. This is a song that I've asked and asked for her to learn.
Mm-hmm.
And she eventually came over last night and did actually sing it. So I haven't actually heard it. So I'm really looking forward to it. Really
You're also
looking
going to
forward.
see Sophie's new hairstyle. So yeah.
Yes, with her sweet charity red hair.
Yes. Norman says, off to the tower with Paddy. Gloria, no problem. Irene's fine. Hi, Irene. How are you doing? How are you? So, this is the lady herself. This is our Sophie.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, this place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she's kind. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. Now I got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for that girl that I knew who was reckless just enough, who gets hurt but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. Then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, getting stronger each day till it finally reminds her to fight just a little to bring back the fire in her eyes. That's but she used to be mine.
There you go. Or Sophie. Or Sophie. I tell you what, sitting here, she was sitting here to my left-hand side last night. We done it. Yes, we had it. I think that was about the only song we had a retake at, and it was just because there was something funny happened, and we had a laugh at it. But absolutely brilliant. Yes, absolutely brilliant. Thanking you very, very much. Thank you for all your kind words for Sophie. Thanking you. Thanking you. Jane asked us to do a wee song earlier on, so she did. And it was a wee song that goes something like this. Well, hopefully it goes like this. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. I'm bound by wild desire, and I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames, they went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames, they went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. And I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames, they went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. Oh, yes. Down, down, and the flames went higher. It burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Okay, back to be on my own again, and now I'm making a mess of stuff again. For goodness sake, concentrate on what you're doing, you idiot, you. See, I can talk to myself just the same as everybody else. So, okay, try not to make a mess of this. Looked down into her brown eyes, said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. They could hear the riders coming. He said, this is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. She reached down and picked the gun up, lay smoking in his hand. She said, Father, please forgive me, I can't make it without my man. And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't win. But her final prayer was answered when the rifles fired again. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the bells stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There you go. So, right. I'm not actually sure what way we're up for our requests. I'm not sure where we are. So I'm not. Sharon wrote stuff down and then she disappeared. So she did. I'm not sure. Right, nevertheless. Here we go. Go with this. Hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song? Make me feel at home while I miss my baby, while I miss my baby. Please play for me a sad melody, so sad that it makes everybody cry. A real hurting song about a love that's gone wrong. 'Cause I don't wanna cry all alone. Hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song? Make me feel at home while I miss my baby, while I miss my baby. Play for me a sad melody, so sad that it makes everybody cry. A real hurting song about a love that's gone wrong. 'Cause I don't wanna cry all alone. Hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song? Make me feel at home while I miss my baby, while I miss my baby. Somebody done somebody wrong song. Make me feel at home while I miss my baby, while I miss my baby. Somebody done somebody wrong song. Make me feel at home while I miss my baby, while I miss my baby. Okay, so Johnny Ray, guys, just want to say thank you. Just to say thanks both for entertaining us throughout COVID-19 and beyond. Seriously, both don't know, comprehend how much your fans appreciate it. Enjoy your break. Hopefully you'll be back soon. Johnny, those are really, really kind words. Thank you very, very, very much, my friend. Thanking you. And I can see by the amount of likes and stuff after. Thank you very, very much. Neville McConaughey. Hi, Neville. How are you doing? Neville, you're probably joining us at a time that you probably don't know. I haven't seen you this couple of weeks. But we are, we're going to give it a wee break. So we are, Neville, for a couple of weeks or so. So we are. So, and then, but we will be back again. Of course we will. Just taking a wee break. So, what about a wee Elvis song? I should have had it sorted before I said that, shouldn't I? Okay, wee Elvis song this time. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out. Because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. We can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know stopped by to say hello, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, asking where I've been. Can't you see the tears are real? I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. We can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. I'll let our love survive, and I'll dry the tears from your eyes. Let's not let a good thing die. Ooh. Never lie to you. Caught in a trap, I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say, I'm caught in a trap, can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. I'm caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. I'm caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. Don't you know that we're caught in a trap? We can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. There you go, a wee bit of Elvis. Neville says, I've missed joining you for 4 weeks due to family commitments. Just great to hear you both singing, old and new. Sorry, I have got a tick on this all night, and that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Paulina, more than welcome, more than welcome. Norman, give us a wee thumbs up if Alex is still up, will you? And if we can manage to see if we can get smoke on. If we can. So. Right, I'll give this a go. My baby whispers in my ear, sweet nothing. She knows the things I like to hear, sweet nothing. Things she wouldn't tell nobody else, 'cause it's a secret, baby. She keeps them to herself. Sweet nothing, sweet nothing. We walk along hand in hand, sweet nothing. And yeah, we both understand, sweet nothing. Sitting in the classroom trying to read my book, my baby gives me that special look. Sweet nothing, sweet nothing. So here we go. Sweet nothing. We're sitting on her front porch, sweet nothing. She says, now tell me, do you love me? Of course, sweet nothing. Her mama, she turned on the front porch light. She says, now come on in, darling, that's enough for tonight. Sweet nothing, sweet nothing. Sweet nothings, oh, sweet nothings. There you go. That's I think that's a nice wee song. So it is. So right. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool like a pasta faloo, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Excusing me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play chippy-chippy-tay, chippy-chippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you thrill like a pasta balloon, that's amore. When you dance down the street with the cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Excusing me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. That's amore. There you go. So, Shirley, lovely wee song. She loves that. If it wasn't for Shirley asking for that wee song, we wouldn't be doing that song. So Sandra wants the far side of the bed for a last time. For a little while. I suppose you want your mic on.
By the way, family members have just sent a wee message there on WhatsApp. It's not great, but just if you check WhatsApp. And here's Smoke for Alex. You gonna sing? Whoa. Whistle. Sing.
Okay, so.
You gonna sing?
She's going to sing, Smoke's going to sing about a bad-tempered woman.
Oh, Smoke. Sing, dance.
A long time forgotten, her dreams that just fell by the way.
Sing.
And the good life he promised ain't what she's living today. But she never complains of the bad times or the bad things he's done. She just talks about the good times they've had and all the good times to come. There it is. 'Cause she's a good-hearted woman in love with her good-timing friend. Oh yeah. And she loves him in spite of his wicked ways. She don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. Oh yeah. 'Cause she's a good-hearted woman who loves her good-timing man. He likes the motorbikes, the lights, and his good-timing friends.
And the TT races.
But when the party's all over, she'll welcome him back home again. Lord knows she don't understand it, but she does the best that she can. Oh yeah. 'Cause she's a bad-tempered woman who loves her good-timing man. Up a key. She's a good-hearted woman in love with her good-timing man. She loves him in spite of his wicked ways that she don't understand.
Come on, come on.
Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand.
Smoke.
Lord, 'cause she's a bad-tempered woman who loves a good-timing man.
Smoke pump.
She loves him in spite of his wicked ways. She don't understand.
Coming up. Come on up.
Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand.
Oh, he wants to you, George.
Of course, 'cause she's a bad-tempered woman who loves a good time and land. Yes, she's a good-hearted woman who loves a good time and
You
land.
take him and be dance for him. My arm's sore.
There
because
you
he
go,
won't
there
come
you
up.
go, there you go. So we were asked to do God's plan, wasn't that right?
Yes, somebody else.
There you go, Alex. There's smoke for you. We all set out to find true love, to meet someone special they sent from above, to have and to hold together growing old, to love for the rest of our life. It's all part of God's plan.
He's gonna fall.
You are my woman, and I am your man. It's all part of God's plan, my love.
Smoke.
Joining our hearts till death do us part, living forever God's plan. I knew when I met you, you would be my wife. I felt like I'd known you every day of my life.
Stand here with me.
Your blue eyes saw right to the wandering soul and guided me all the way home. It's all part of God's plan, my love, 'cause you are my woman and I am your man. It's all part of God's plan,
He's gonna.
my
Don't you
love.
dare.
We're joining our hearts till death do us part, living forever God's plan.
Smoke. He's not having it. Smoke. And Joel's boy.
Folks are speaking to you, Joel. We weathered the storm in each other's arms, living forever God's plan. There you go. So, Yvonne says you're looking good, Joel. She says you're powerful, good looking like your dad.
His mother. His brother.
His brother, he says. Yes. Okay, Sandra asked for Far Side of the Bed.
You singing, Smoke?
All the feelings lived and died in the miles left between us. and I love you doesn't mean much. From the far side of the bed, now there's time for looking back and choosing memories for keeping, and a cry when she lies sleeping on the far side of the bed. There was once a raging road on the far side of the bed, where just touching was enough to ease the pain inside my head. Now I can't turn back the time.
We do. We do.
And I cannot raise the dead. Love is just a faded memory on the far side of the bed. At the close of every day, there's another day I've missed you, and an empty goodnight whisper from the far side of the bed, with all my memories packed away, like the suitcase I'll be taking.
Smoke your face the wrong way.
But I'll be gone when you're
That's you, yeah. Sharon loves smoke.
On the far side of the bed. There was once a raging road on the far side of the bed, where just touching was enough to ease the pain inside my head. Now I can't turn back the time,
So snuggled up in the jaw,
and I cannot raise the dead. Love is just a favorite memory on the far side of the bed. Love is just a favorite memory on the far side of the bed.
Nene smoke. Snuggled up in the jaw here, look.
There you go. That was for Sandra.
Nene smoke.
There you go, Sandra.
Nene pet. Love you.
Right, where are you going to? Yes, this.
That was for you, Alexi, especially for you.
Neville, thank you very, very much indeed. Georgie, he was posing, so yes, he was. And so was the parrot.
You talking about you or Joe?
I'm talking about Joe.
I might have difficulty singing this wee song because. This is actually for Aaron's van.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. I just have to think about other things when I'm singing it. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that cross where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. To the old rugged cross I will ever be true. Its shame and reproach gladly bear. Then he called me someday to my home far away, where his glory forever I share. So I cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I would cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. Yes, I would cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown.
Denise McLean, how are you doing? How are you? Are you back home in Canada?
Yes, we're back on the 10th of May, I
Back
think.
home again. There you go. There you go. So, right.
Where are you going?
I don't know where I was going to go, actually. What have we to do?
Storms Never Last, I think was the only other
That's
one.
the only one outstanding. Okay. Okay.
I might disappear. I need to check my phone, actually, to be honest.
Okay. Okay. There was, right. Okay. This seems to be a wee favourite of some of you, so it does. It's just if Sharon's heading her direction, I'll do this. Yes. Do you know Nearly Done? Well, that's us. We're nearly done. Maybe I'll hang around here little more than a shoe. We both know I've got somewhere else to go, but I've got something to tell you I never thought I would. I really believe you really ought to know. I love you, I honestly love you. You don't have to answer, see it in your eyes. Maybe it was better left unsaid. This is pure and simple, you should realize it's coming from my heart, not my head. I love you, I honestly love you. Not trying to make you feel uncomfortable, not trying to make you anything at all. But this feeling doesn't come along every day, and you shouldn't blow the chance when you've got the chance to say I love you. honest to love you. If we both were born in another place or time, this moment might be ended with a kiss. There you are with yours, here I am with mine. So I guess just believe it like this. I love you, I honestly love you. I honestly love you. I honestly love you. There you go. So, Jeanette, thank you very much for the last 2 years and 7 weeks. We hope you enjoy your break. Yes, we'll enjoy our wee break. Phyllis Smith, love this wee song. Thank you. Friday night will not be the same until you return. Neville, beautiful song. It's a cracking wee song, isn't it? It's an absolute gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous wee song. So, right, let's, we're not speeding it up, but we'll put a wee bump into it. I'm slow on my feet and I'm lacking in grace, and no one could ever look more out of place than me on the dance floor with egg on my face, dancing an Irish waltz. I looked up and couldn't believe what I saw, the kind of face I'd only dreamt of before. So I swallowed my pride and I took to the floor as the band played the Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We smiled as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. Do 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 do. I was clumsy and flat-footed and so ill at ease. Blood rushed to my head and the strength felt my knees. But the moment that stone on my memories is when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We smiled as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. Oh, we've been together for years since that night. The two left feet still can't quite get it right. Our children look on and they laugh with delight when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We smiled as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We smiled as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. Do 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 do. When we danced an Irish waltz. There you go. So, right, there you go, there you go. No, we're not just finished yet. Sam Hunter, I've seen Sam there. Sam, how are you doing, my friend? How are you? Sam's a gentleman out of our work. Anybody who's into ghost hunting or anything like that there, Sam does a wee thing where he goes and about the place. And I'm sure if you click on his, you'll see a link to the place that they do it. So they do. It's interesting. Not for me, but it's interesting. So, David Hunter, thanks everyone for your get well wishes, especially Georgie. There you go, there you go. So, Morris McKellen, thanks Shades for 111 nights. Enjoy your break. You'll enjoy it. Frederick says, see you soon, my friends, and thank you for all the good times we shared. Merci. Take care. So, there you go. Neville says, keep the loves. Keep the ones we love in our thoughts and prayers, Paulina. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Very, very, very true. John Craig, big thanks and all for everything. Thanks very much, guys, for all your kind wishes. Thank you very, very, very much indeed. They're all well, and truly appreciate it. They really, really are. So they are. So, right, where are we going now? There's a land that is fairer by day, and by faith we can see it afar. For the Father waits over the way to prepare us a dwelling place there, in a sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore, in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore. We shall sing on that beautiful shore the melodious songs of the blessed, and our spirits shall sorrow no more. Not a sigh for the blessing of rest, in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore, in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore. To our bountiful Father above, we will offer our tribute of praise for the glorious gift of His love and the blessing that hallow our days, in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore, in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore, in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore, in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore. We shall meet on that beautiful shore. Praise God. So, Chucky says he can't make it next week. He's Canada bound. Thought he'd come out and support her. No, Chucky's never. When he is at work, he doesn't do anything. And when he's not at work, he's on holiday. And he goes on holiday every other week.
I think that's true.
Chucky knows we're all have a bit of crack. Absolutely. Folks, 111 weeks. There would be no 111 weeks if it wasn't for yourselves. Absolutely, you know. And
thank you for all your support.
Absolutely, very, very much so. Are you doing this again, are you?
I got down before we finished.
All right, okay. What are you doing now?
No, you're doing something.
I'm doing something, right.
Are you?
I don't know. just whatever. This.
I don't think Linda's on tonight. I think she's out tonight, actually.
I think Lynn's away dancing.
I think she's maybe playing. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll on this song. It's her first night on the town since she was just 18. Laid it down in love and out of hopes and dreams. The ties that once bound her now are broke away. She's like a lady just learning how to play. She never thought that love could ever end so soon. Her mind drifts back in time to a midsummer moon. When he asked her to marry, she gladly said okay, and a woman came to be from the girl of yesterday. Now she's a lady down on love. She needs somebody to gently pick her up. She's got her freedom, but she'd rather be bound to a man who'd love her and never let her down. Well, I know this lady who's down on her love, 'cause I used to hold her and have that special touch. But work took me away from home late at night. I wasn't there and she turned out the light. Then both of us got lonely and I gave in to lust. She just couldn't live with a mind she couldn't trust. Now she's a lady down on love. She needs somebody to gently pick her up. She's got her freedom, but she'd rather be bound to a man who'd love her and never let her down. Now she's a lady down on love. There you go, folks. 111 Friday nights is very, very nearly at an end. I see there's lots of comments coming in and whatever. Paulina says she's going to sit and knit. What are you going to knit, for goodness sake?
She's going to knit woolly warmers for winter.
It's warmer down with you in the winter than it is with us in summer, for goodness sake. Okay, you doing this again?
This is a wee song again. Kevin suggested, and it's only 2 verses, which I adapted the words to. And
This will finish us off for this evening.
no, I
folks.
think you're going to do your. You're not going to do your.
Oh, of course.
The end of the song. The end of the song.
The end of the show.
Lovely wee song. David used to play it in the Regent Show Band every night that they sang out. not to these words, so.
Thank you very much, Maggie. Mary, thank you very much.
Now is the hour when we shall say goodbye. Now we are leaving for just a little while. While we are gone, please remember our songs, for soon we'll return and you'll find us waiting here. Now is the hour when we shall say goodbye. Now we are leaving for just a little while. While we are gone, please remember our songs. Soon we'll return and you'll find us waiting here last time. Now is the hour when we shall say goodbye. Now we are leaving for just a little while. While we are gone, please remember our songs, for soon we'll return and you'll find us waiting here.
Thank you very much, folks. Thank you very much for
Big
being with
thanks
us.
to Joel, Linda, David, Sophie.
Absolutely, absolutely. So much goes on behind the scenes here that Joel does. It wouldn't be half the show if it wasn't for Joel with us. Absolutely. 'Cause it's the end of a perfect day. Friday night cliches. You supported us all the way, and what a difference you have made. We hope we helped to ease your mind throughout this weary time in all Shangri-La. This is all we have to give. There's just sadness in the news. We may never love again without these COVID blues. And it's our pleasure once again. A warm welcome will remain Tonight the songs we share stay in our memory. The wheel of heaven turns above us endlessly. With all the friends we've made from all corners of the world to all Shangri-La. What can we say? Thank you. Yous are thanking us, but it's us that should be thanking you. Thank yous very, very, very much indeed. And throughout the 111 nights, if we made someone a difference to someone's Friday night, someone's week, someone's month, we've done a good job, I think. So
hopefully, when we do decide maybe to come back on again, we'll put a wee link on our Facebook page and Shane's page.
Absolutely.
We might do once a month, once a fortnight. We'll see what goes.
Annually. Tonight the songs we share stay in our memory. The wheel of heaven turns above us endlessly. We welcome all the friends we've made from corners of the world to all Shangri-La, to all Shangri-La, to all Shangri-La. There you go. So anybody who's about the village tomorrow, anybody who's local, we will be playing live across the road from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. We
It's
will
a
have
wee community village thing, so
Yep,
everybody's
absolutely.
welcome.
Absolutely. Sophie will be joining us
At
as well.
2 o'clock, she's come to sing a few
Linda, I
songs.
spoke to Linda today. She's not 100%
Iffy.
sure. She was iffy whether she
David
could make it or not.
unfortunately can't.
But Sophie will be there. She'll do a few songs for us. Sharon and myself.
That'll be our last gig for a while.
That'll be our last gig for a wee while. So we'll get our living room back. Joel says he's going to decorate our living room now. So
Did
he
he
is. So
really?
no, he didn't. But nevertheless, look, we thoroughly enjoyed your company. Absolutely. Thank you very, very
We
much.
know us without you. so
Thank you
know
very,
us.
very much. And for people who stop us and meet us on the street and say hello, 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 happy days.
Please
Thank you very
continue
much.
to do so.
Please continue to do so. We will keep you up to date on our Facebook page. Don't forget, everything's available on the YouTube channel. Just have a research for it, you'll find us.
Everybody take care and stay safe, folks.
From Sharon and myself, and Joel, 9 nights.